are at the bar, EasyIO Summit. I am with Chris Schneider. He is one of the young guns, one of the young superstars from around the world. You're from, well, tell people where you're from, Chris.
I'm from Brisbane, Australia. So
You're down under, man.
Yeah, just came up here to check out the EasyIO conference and have a look at the nice scenery we've got out here.
Yeah, there's been some nice scenery, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Modeling convention, all that, and golf and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So we've met a lot of great people here, people from all over the world. And as a matter of fact, before we get too far, you remember meeting Barry Light from the States. Barry spoke here the other day.
Yeah.
And Barry tells me that his daughter, Madison Light, sort of has a thing for men with Australian accent. Would you mind reaching out and saying hi to Madison Light in the USA, Virginia?
Hey, Madison, hope you're having fun back home.
Don't do drugs, stay in school.
Apparently, I've been told to tell you, don't do drugs and stay in school.
So, Chris, all kidding aside, thank you for that. Madison, your dad's a great guy. He loves you. Don't do drugs, stay in school. And, Chris is single, so, we'll just keep him working hard. So have your dad buy some of his products so Chris stays on the road and can't settle down. And you got a shot. So, Barry Light, you need to buy some of Chris's product. But all kidding aside, Chris, tell our listeners, our worldwide community, a little bit about your product.
Yeah, so what we've done is we've developed a product which is 100% HTML, so our entire platform runs on HTML5, and it means that no matter what browser you use, what operating system you use, you're able to access the BMS, check out alarms, check out histories, check out the graphics, and even program from a tablet. So basically what that means is that even if your laptop is broken or anything like that, you can borrow someone else's, or if you're on site with a customer, you can go directly into the site, make modifications to what they need without having to go and grab your laptop and everything like that. So we've actually just released the new UI, which is up to standard with basically all of the new web standards, which is quite impressive. So
I got to tell you, we saw it. I saw your earlier rendition of that. You guys made some improvements to it. I tell you what, it's a gorgeous interface. What came to mind with me, Chris, was the fact that it's simple, it's not crowded, it's not complicated, it's very, very intuitive. Especially like the way you would have the little deals, like if you had multiple points, you had the little ball on it, and if you had more than one point, you had a double check or whatever. So it was just so cool the way it was just very streamlined, very elegant. I thought it was just gorgeous, but then, boy, it was powerful at the same time.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time working on the UI, and because of where we come from, so I've been in the industry for 15 years, and my father's been in the industry for over 30 years. So we've seen the different versions of BMSs come out and everything like that. And the thing that we saw missing was that very big focus on on creating an easy to program system, and also an easy system for the end user. So we spent a lot of time making sure that every single step was a necessary step, not something that was just there because of lazy programming. So we spent a lot of time making sure that every single part meant something to someone. So
no waste there. I was impressed with it. And HTML5 seems like it's changing the game, revolutionizing things. It was kind of cool. You guys actually have for the people that really know what they're doing. I mean, there's a lot of depth there. So you have the CS6 code; they can get access to that. Yeah. You were telling a story about a job somebody had done, and they couldn't get the color changed. You had to go change every screen on the color. Now you got it. If somebody knows about CS6, they can go right in and do it.
So obviously everyone that knows the standards of the web can go in and use the CSS code editor and modify the entire site really quickly. So it just adds that extra bit of benefit for those power users that really want to get into the code in the back end and quickly make modifications. So we've kind of we've tried to think of as much as possible, and constantly got feedback. One of the things that we've actually implemented, which a lot of our customers are really liking and using a bit at the moment, is we've got direct feedback back to our developers. So
Right.
While I was here at the conference, I actually said to everyone the best way to get it fixed is to annoy the developers. So we've got the feedback going directly back to them, so that it feeds back into them rather than feeding into some marketing company and then out. So from our software, we've got direct access to the developers, which is
because you got a fascinating background. You were telling me that you came up in the industry, like you say, your dad has been involved, but you told me at heart you're a software programmer. You love the programming.
Yeah.
So when you say, and Chris made this point in the presentation, was hey, if you don't have developers involved, access to developers, stuff doesn't get fixed. So with your company, direct access. Plus, you understand about the programming. So
yeah. I mean, I'm in that unique position where I'm both a software engineer by qualification, and also I'm an applications engineer by the fact that I've been involved in the industry for 15 years. I've done some sites which have over 200,000 connected points. So I've got the experience in the actual implementation of software like ours. So it gives us a unique insight into exactly what the customer needs and exactly what an engineer needs to actually develop the site as well.
I think the perfect thing, we're here at EasyIO, the worldwide conference, integrators from all around the world. I mean, I think your product is a perfect tool to use with the EasyIO platform.
Yeah, it makes it one of the great things about it is it really makes it easy for the people just entering the market to really have a powerful product, as opposed to having to learn so much.
Yeah.
They can just come straight in, even with a limited knowledge of IP. They can come straight into the system, and it automatically sets up most of those things that most people have to spend a lot of time understanding. So we've got a few customers that have really come in that have never touched a BMS, and after about half an hour of training them, they're quite fluent in it. So
it's very, very intuitive. Like I said, I was extremely impressed with it. The other thing is it's very economical. I mean, compared to some programming systems, you guys are very affordable. How do people find out about you? If they want to buy a system, and I know that Madison Light, Barry's daughter, probably is going to put an order in right away. So how do they get hold of you? I'm taking care of you, Madison. How do they get hold of you, Chris?
So if you go straight to openbmcs.com, everything's available. We're very open with our pricing and everything like that. So it's up on the web. You can make a direct order straight from the website. Everything is instantaneous. So if you're ordering licenses, upgrading, they come straight to you. So
Chris travels around the world. Matter of fact, you're going to be at the AHR in Chicago this year, you think?
Yeah, we've got a stand there.
Yeah, booth. He's got a booth.
Just in the controls area. So I'm not sure what the number is at the moment, but if you can check us out, we should have some new innovative stuff even by then. So.
And all you ladies out there, Chris is on the ballot. He personally is one of the young superstars, one of the executives. His product is on the ballot. So Control Trends Awards, you need to check it out and vote for Chris.